Alright, well, as you see, I've been getting a bunch of gunk out of the engine. It's actually a bunch of rust. That's why I'm using a magnet here, pulling it out of where those freeze plugs are. I don't know how much is in there. Obviously, there was some rust buildup after a while. The radiator looks like it might have been replaced or maybe even just worked on. So I'm thinking what happened is some things rusted out. It sat for a while and just needed to be cleaned out. And somebody already started in on this. Alright, so I yanked the starter off, and the reason I wanted to do that is I need to go through, clean up the contacts, commutator, everything that's inside here, because when I was hitting the key, or turn the key on and hit the starter with the foot pedal, it would not engage completely. So I need to go through, make sure everything works, maybe lube everything up. I mean, gosh, I think this thing's the original one. I think it's 80 some years old. Delco Remy right there. I think that's the original. All right, here we go. All right, so I got part of it apart here. And as you see, there is a ton of goop down in here. It's grease, it's rocks, it's dirt. Who knows what over has been in there through the years. So, just gonna get this apart, clean it up. On this part back here, the contacts for the starter, I definitely need to get in there and clean those off. And same up here, where these points are right here. Need to clean that up so I get a little better contact and more electricity coming through here. This is one heavy starter, and these straight eights took quite a bit to spin them. Oh man, these brushes need to be cleaned up. All of this, you can't hardly even see the copper in there. Look at that. All right, let's get this cleaned up so it works better. Alright, so I got the back off here that has the brushes on it. Take a look at this. Look how nasty this is. Ugh. So those brushes right here are dirty. Look, hang on here. Look at all the gunk. So I gotta get that cleaned up so I have better contact, transfer power, and work better. I mean, it's that simple. These are actually not that hard to do. It just takes time, and in this day and age where everybody just replaces stuff, fixing things actually works pretty well on these because they were made to last. And also, they're actually made to be replaced. So the brushes, you can actually buy new brushes and put on these. Don't need to on this. Honestly, I think these will be pretty good. I just got to get it cleaned up and get the surfaces cleaned. Alright, so I cleaned up a bunch of the pieces. I did not do it perfect. I didn't paint everything. I'm not trying to make it look brand new. I'm trying to make it function better than it did. And really, there's not a whole lot. You just have to clean it up. And now, let's put the puzzle back together. Alright, so I got to looking at something underneath here when I went to go get the starter out. Went to move the tire. Hitting the outer tie rod. Got to have some different wheels or figure out how to space these a little different. Push them out.